and welcome. I am Nicole Arrington coming to you from Helena, Montana with Big Sky Cards. And today I have a card to show you using the Flowers of Friendship bundle. So let me show you that die kind of thing, if I can, without it like blinding everybody. And we'll go and just a few little extra pieces over here. But we will go ahead and get started. I have a piece of basic white cardstock that is 8.5 by 5.5, which I'm going to fold and put it over there. Yeah, and I'm going to set it aside. I got a piece of Crumb Cake that I have embossed using the Greenery embossing folders. And my piece is 4 by 5 1/4, and these only emboss to 3 inches. So here's the thing: I ran it through the machine once, and then wherever it left off, I just put it over on the side and ran it through again. Okay, and if you look really closely, right over here, you could see the little flaw where it didn't 100% line up. But it lined up well enough and nobody's going to notice, and I've got that beautiful texture. So, having said that, I can set that aside because I don't need it anymore. And what I've got are a few pieces of cardstock, some real red, that is 1 inch by 4 inches, basic white, which is 1 inch by 4 inches, and garden green, or not, old olive, which is 4 inches by 1.5 inches. Okay, and so I'm going to do some layering with that. And then the other thing I have is from the circle layers, the layering circle dies. I've got mine on 2 different sheets. I used the largest of the scallops and die cut one of the circles. That, I'll go ahead and set that aside. So, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to take the very large floral, and I am going to stamp it on an old olive. And I'm just going to tuck a piece under here. Like so. Should have thought about that. I will probably have to. I think I'm going to use the punch. I didn't grab any old olive, but we will. Extra cardstock to do some of those little leaves, but we'll get there. No problem. Alright, so I've got that. Let me put this away. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I don't need that giant enormous block. So I'm going to grab the large flower. Okay. And where's that punch? I'm going to stamp the larger flower. And some Tuxedo Black. And I'm going to want 3 of them. Oh, maybe I'm going to want 6 of them. Okay, so what I'm checking here is how much of the card am I going to lose? And so it looks like so long as I give... So I can't just put these right next to each other because I do lose some of that real red cardstock. And I'm going to punch 6 because I want 3 flowers. And before I clean everything up, I'm going to go ahead and line these up. So you can just see, I'm going to line that up like so. I know you can't see as well. All right. Oh, there's all those scraps. Set that aside. Okay. And I think I would be done, with the exception that on these leaves, I do want them in Old Olive, so I'm going to pause this and go grab my Old Olive. Alright, I am back. Here's my scrap of Old Olive. I'm going to go ahead and clean the stamp. And, oop, put that away. And what I am going to get out is that the little what oh my goodness, talk about struggling much. Alright, so I'm going to get out that little leaf. I've used everything, just about, with the exception of that leaf and some of the phrases. Alright, so let's see, it's over there, so I need them to go like that. And I think the way that the punch is lined out, I can do that. So I'm just going to do some color on color. Like so. There we go. Oh no. Oh, there we go. They do line up. I only need 3. Just as well because I can't get to that top one. Or I need 4. Alright. We're done with the punches. Get those, put those over here. Nice and little pile of scraps. Nice pile of this. Alright, and the last thing I want to do is I'm going to take my sentiment and I'm going to use the best day ever sentiment. Actually, and before I get there, let me put this one away. See, here we go. Got the best day ever. Gonna grab some real red. And I'm gonna punch stamp, punch that as low as possible. Okay. And then clean this up. So. And then I'm going to work on assembling. So the way I'm envisioning, I'm going to take that and attach it to there. And then I'm going to have a very small layover. You know, 1/16 of an inch. I want most of that real red visible. But the old olive, I'm gonna lay it over the base, the white, as much as I can, but yet still get my sentiment. So I would say you have about 5/8 of it exposed. And then the last thing we're going to do is attach that. Now from here, I think I want double flowers. Because they're just so, I mean, this is so pretty. Yeah. And maybe I should have gone for the smaller ones, but we didn't do that. So, we're going to do double flowers. But before I get there, I'm going to attach, actually, I want to pull this up because when I attach that, I'm going to want to go behind and kind of cut it down. So I'll finish attaching these. Oh no. Foolish. Okay. Then I can come to the underside and kind of follow along with the scallop and trim that leaf down like so. And then it doesn't look quite so out of place. Reapply our glue. Attach. And then my flowers, what I am going to do is I'm going to offset before they glue on. Like so. And then these are going to just cover, and I'm putting these two down here on the bottom. And I'm gonna probably, yeah, there we go. And before I attach all this, I wanted a little bow with my old olive. There we go. take it, attach, oops, that's not very straight. Okay. Actually, I'm going to undo and redo. Alright, so this ribbon that I've grabbed, it's on the clearance rack. Let me state, it's on the clearance rack. It's left over from Christmas last year. Yet it's so gorgeous. Stockpile it for Christmas this year. Use it for your Christmas cards this year. It's got that gold edging. It's just so pretty. And just gives this card a little bit more room. Alright. So, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? But we aren't quite finished because we want to put this on our basic white cardstock. We can do that. And keep saying and those little flowers, they just need a little something. They need a center. I'm just stating they need a center. So let's take a look. I think those are just going to be too small. Ooh, wouldn't those be nice? Okay. But I don't like white. What does one do when one doesn't like white? They pull out their Stampin' blends. I've pulled out my dark Daffodil. And I color it. Need a little yellow dot. Okay. These Stampin' blends, they're magic. They really help you do. And to be perfectly honest, you need mostly 2 sets of rhinestone dies, or rhinestones and pearls. A clear white one, because you can do the same thing as you can do with the pearls. So if you want the pearl look, you can take them, add your blend colors. You don't need to buy all those other colors, although some of them are beautiful. And I did buy these little ones, because gold's a little bit harder to come by. But, you know. Alright. Just going to squeeze a little bit out and then back it off. And this lovely Take-A-Pic tool is magical. Alright. Oops. Alright. There we have that beautiful card. It's all finished. If you liked any of the stuff I demonstrated here today, I would be so appreciative if you shop my online store. The link is provided below. That's what that finger mark was for. And below that link is my shopping list of everything that I have used. And then below that is all the dimensions. Then in addition to that, could we do thumbs up? Those always help. As well as if you could, you know, positive comments always help too. Those are always nice and make me feel appreciated. And then if you're the type of person who loves watching this stuff and you're crafty, but you just don't have the time to put all this stuff together, you can check out my website, bigskycards.com, where you could find this right here in a card kit. everything, it'd be a set of 4. You would get 4 of these cards. And all you would need is this Tombow glue that I use to put it together. You would get everything came to you. Everything would be die cut, embossed, stamped, punched, cut. And typically all you need is glue. Sometimes you need scissors because you'll have to fussy cut something, but you know, and or a marker because you need to color something. But in this example, I would take my blends and color in the pearls for you. So you wouldn't have to do any of that. But yes, so you know, if you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section, and or you can email me at bigskycardsnicole@gmail.com. And I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. Happy stamping. Bye.